Hello again, everybody. I'm Never Mastera, and welcome to my third episode in the DROD Journey to Rooted to Hold Let's Play. Last time we tackled the fourth level, got stuck on a challenge in pretty much the very first room, apart from the entrance, and then got stuck on a challenge a bit later on because it wasn't awarding. I'm still not entirely sure why, although looking back on the footage I realised that it could have been because the first two times I went around the room I ended up stepping onto this white into the floor area and then coming back onto the trapdoors, and the final time I solved it I went onto the trapdoors and didn't leave them until I solved the room, so possibly that's what is required for the challenge if you are doing this one at home. Anyway, onwards to the fifth level. Danger lies in the most unexpected places. Also, it lies in a lot of expected places. Yeah, I can vouch for that. I've been ambushed many times in unexpected places. On the way to the shops the other day, a very large roach came out at me, but luckily I was equipped with my short sword. I don't have a really big sword. I think it might actually only be the Budkin family with a really big sword, but I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Eric or Mike to verify that one. Ah, yes, wubbers.
It's quiet here, quiet and cold. Peaceful here, but I won't be lulled. I'm unlullable.
Beware.
I wasn't gonna be careful anyway.
That is true. We are we're somewhere under King Dugan's dungeon. You know, this is serious stuff now. This isn't a stroll in the park.
That wubber's charging me. Gah, they're so puffy. My sword just goes right through them. Seems pretty harmless though.
That is until you get trapped in the corner of a room and are unable to leave. That being said, Bethro, you know, the name of the game in DROD is kill all the monsters and leave the room. But we can wait indefinitely. As far as anyone's aware, no upper limit for the number of turns spent in a room has been found. So that could suggest that actually the reason you have to leave a room is, well, obviously contractually, Bethro must clear all of his all of the rooms, at least for level sets such as King Dugan's dungeon. But maybe the reason why you can't get trapped is actually because we, the player, obviously doesn't live forever, and so we need to get on to other things. Maybe Bethro, he can just stay in a room for all eternity, for all we know. Looks like these wubbers down here are going to give me a little bit of jip. Probably just wasn't approaching them quite right. Yeah, there we go. So one more roach queen and a bunch of roaches to deal with. Not quite. Timing's not quite perfect for that. But there we go. We've got it cornered. Simple. Ooh. Now, wubbers are kind of can be used as a mobile barrier, similar to Half, but obviously also quite different. Now we've got a secret room, some wraith wings. Doesn't look like they're going to be too much of a pain because while there are a bunch of them, the whole of the west side of the room is covered by walls, so it's not like they just run into a pit where we can't reach them. So yeah, pretty simple. Okay. Yeah, a wubber ambush here. This could be an issue. I've just got to kind of remember exactly how to deal with these guys. I think this is the kind of thing I want, though. Having them in a long line rather than kind of in a clump will allow me to do stuff like that. And what I've done there is got them in a situation where, rather than being spread out and coming at me from this diagonal as well, they're only coming at me on the horizontal, and that means they all get caught on each other, and I'm able to kill that queen, and the same thing again here. Although these oncoming roaches might cause me some issues. We can just use the wubbers as a barrier again. And so now the room kind of sorts itself out. It's just the initial initial queen where I think people might have some problems. Okay. What am I doing here? Right. How do I get that way? Well, we'll see. I'll go around again, and then there might be a simple way to get them into a position where, or to get this guy into a position where he doesn't just trap me in. Oh yes, of course there is. Silly me. Just do that. Okay. Ooh. A bit of a horde management room, I suppose. I'd imagine the trick here is just to use the wubbers to as a mobile wall, as I've spoken about before. Like so. Very simple. Very simple indeed. Oh, okay, and that's it. Extra level has been shown. I'd imagine that there's probably a couple of post Blue Door rooms, as is kind of the style in Journey to Rooted Hold. We'll see. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure this room... Don't drop any trapdoors. I'm pretty sure this room is... Is there a demo of this room on the title sequence? And Beethro actually dies in it? That's... I mean... It's not a very good demonstration. If Beethro dies. I think... considering, you know, the aim of the game is to not die. Let's do this slightly differently. Cool. We can drag this one out, and then this wobber's going to be a bit of a pain, so let's leave him there. That's kind of mostly what wobbers are, a bit of a pain. They're not really... You just have to kind of manage them right. I think, obviously they have the same movement pattern as rock golems and gel babies, and I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything else. But are unique in that you can't die to them. They're just sort of a passive, or at least non-deadly monster. One thing I'm interested in is what counts towards the monster count in holds. If you go onto the holds board for you'll find obviously the list of all published holds, and included in that is the number of monsters which appear in said hold. And what I want to know is, do wubbers count as monsters? You know, are they... Okay, that is not what I want. Yeah, do monsters count as... Do wubbers count as monsters? I mean, they don't kill you. What about gentrii? You don't have to remove them from the level, from the room, in order to clear it. So what happens? I'd be interested. I'm interested in finding out. I've always assumed that they don't make a difference to the monster count, but I could be wrong. Everyone loves a wubber. Yes, so soft and plushy. Oh, hey, Half.
Hi, Uncle Bethro.
Ow, what are you doing?
I was just playing with the wubbas. You never told me about them.
But you... Well, come on. Let's...
Come on. So what am I actually doing here? Okay, I gotta do some things. So I can do this first, right? Oh yeah, I have to do that. Right, tunnel says so. Cool. Wubber traps us in. Very cool. Come on, Half. You're coming on a mission. Oh, sorry. I think is one thing taking your nephew on a trip into the beneath and him then dying on you know, a serpent or something. I don't want to say that's, you know, justifiable, but it's at least plausible. I don't think Vonifer would be very happy if we took Half on a journey and he ends up dying because Bezro stabs him. That, not so justifiable. Okay. So we dropped all the trapdoors. We can leave the room. Cool.
I learned my lesson. I'm not touching that arrow.
It's okay. Come with me.
Can I, if I stay... Oh no, he'll only appear
I learned my
after
lesson.
you've crossed
I'm
it.
not touching that arrow.
It's okay. Come with me.
Oh no, Uncle Bethro. The wubbas are blocking my way to the stairs.
Half.
I'll go through that passage.
Wait.
See ya. Alright, we'll carry on. That didn't take us very long. Early attempts in geological biovitalization did not have the finesse found in our current achievements. Extreme caution must be used when dealing with the more primitive products of this experimentation. Okay, I think this is rock golems.
What's that? Is it a rock?
No.
It is not hard like a rock. It is soft. If it is soft, we must crush it.
You're going to be a bit of a pain. No, you're not. I will not be crushed. I can tell you that right now. We can make ourselves a little small wall, like so, of rock golems, and this will maybe come in handy with the onslaught, which is about to happen.
I don't know. That trap door looks suspicious.
As it turns out, not really. It didn't really help. No, let's set these guys up a little bit better. I think I want to make them a bit more compact, so I've got plenty of room to deal with the rock golems behind the trapdoor. Like this, we can make a kind of little circle, so we can still use it as use the corpses as a sort of wall, but instead of a long straight wall which can kind of trap us in, we can use it as like a central
That trap door looks
one wall, like so. And if I was facing a different direction, then actually this would have worked just fine. Cool. Alright, we just had enough space to get out. And now, yeah, I don't think we should have too many issues clearing these guys up. A few of them have gone in there, which is slightly annoying, but it's all good. Cool.
I've got an urgent message.
Oh no, I want to hear that.
I've got an urgent message for the Empire.
What is it?
39 Slayer says a troublesome delver, Beathrow Budkin, is going down to the Empire. He's asking to send some help. Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. I think this is going to be another fairly straightforward level. I don't see myself having too many issues. I am you know, this isn't my first rodeo. I've dealt with some rocks before. And I am bringing paper to the party, so if you're gonna bust out rocks, be prepared to lose. Although, to be fair, while paper does indeed beat rock, I'm fairly confident that really big sword beats everything. So I think Beathrow's the real winner here. Ooh, that's quite a lot. I can just do. Make a little triangle. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about rock golems is you kind of always have plenty of time, and the way they move means you, in a horde like this, you've always got kind of space to be able to maneuver yourself to safety, if you like. The only real thing you have to worry about is making sure that nothing gets trapped. Right. Okay. Yeah, this again is pretty self-explanatory. Just turn all the living rocks to non-living rocks and leave the room. To be fair, though, one thing about rock golems is I've always thought, you know, you'd expect them to be maybe grey or silver or something. These actually, in appearance, look more like bronze golems, which I think a bronze golem was one of the enemies in. I want to say one of the enemies in Fetch the Pie, which is Chaco's excellent. Don't use half. Okay, Chaco's excellent. DROD RPG level set. I'm not sure what... Do I need to open those two doors? I feel like... Not really. I mean, I can just go that way, right? Don't know. Maybe I'll see later. First, I got to make sure that I don't accidentally trap myself. In there. I think the best way to do that is actually gonna be something like that. And then, cool. Maybe it's just so that I have enough room to deal with all these guys. That wasn't an ideal spot for a golem. These are quite tight passages, so I do want to be a little bit careful. But I think I'm in a fine position here, and like I pointed out earlier, I can just go around the other side and kill that guy from there. So next up, I've got to, well, just hit the remaining orbs. Yeah, I don't foresee this being too tricky. Let's just make sure we pull that one out. And yeah, I've left myself a way back down to the south passage in this room, so yeah, this is all good. Okay, 2 more orbs left. Whoops. Cool. And then last one, again, just a similar trick, dragging the remaining golem out, and we should be good and dandy. Like so. Hit this orb, and the challenge should be complete. I'll just go around. Alone among the stones, yes indeed.
What's going on?
What is going on, Half? Looks like we're just extracting some golems from their little loops, and then sending Half in to to hit those orbs. I'll do this one at the same time. Oh. I should probably remember to pay attention. It's always useful when playing DROD. Okay, first 2 out. Last one to go. That still needs to be accessible by Half, so. And actually, we need to send him in first, and then. Oh, actually, while he's doing that, I'll go and drop this trapdoor, and then once he's out, I can go and drop that trapdoor, and then get him to hit the final orb, and then after all that, we might even be able to clear the room. Who knows? I feel like this is quite a common setup for Journey to Rooted to Hold era holds, and that is to kind of have a premise and then have like something to annoy you, or something to make it to act as a bit of an inconvenience, and in that case, this said inconvenience is a Roach Queen. Ooh. Lots of golems. And
Where did health tick off to again?
Bethro, you really should, family's important, Bethro. You're so busy trying to uncover the secrets of the Empire that you've forgotten to look after Half. And there is also this rather suspicious mass of crumbly wall. I mean, I was just thinking, are golems, can they, they can talk, so, and I think in Rocky Hollow, which is the rock giant level in the city beneath, they are actually, they're doing something, they're playing a game or something. So, are rock golems like, a proper society, like goblins, or what? Could it have been a golem to help us against the Omplik in the city beneath? Or did it have to be a goblin? Who knows? Okay, and I'm gonna peruse for some secrets. Oh, there's one. Nice. Challenge, don't turn your sword. Oof. That seems like it could be a little bit challenging. Maybe not, though. I'm on trapdoors, so... And rock golems are kind of easy to manipulate anyway. So, maybe not. I feel like facing this way, west, is the best way. Is the way to go, though. And actually, I don't need to necessarily leave here. I can leave here. But I do need to drop all the trapdoors because of this force arrow. So. Okay, that's the majority of. Of the golems sorted out, so now just the last two, which might be, looks like they're going to be a little bit of a pain. Can I make them less of a pain? Do something like that. This I feel like is a pretty... Seems quite right to me, anyway. Although I might want to do something like... No, there isn't a whole lot else I can do apart from that, at least. At least as I've done the room. At the moment, maybe a better start would be to do it this way round. So now I've actually just focused on getting, you know, there's only one kind of one golem, which is causing us issue, or which is moving around, and I'm hoping that I do actually need to drop these though. I'm hoping that will make this room a bit more doable. Do something like that. And then what I've done is kind of created a little L shape here, which will obviously trap that golem until we move across this column. And so this might actually mean that the room is solved. Not quite. I do need to actually go back across here without stepping above this row, of course, otherwise this golem escapes, and that's not what we want. I can do that though. Clear up these trapdoors, and then just the last golem to deal with, who shouldn't cause me any issues, I don't think. Although he might do, I think if we do something like that, then yeah. Okay, cool. We've not quite solved this room. That isn't exactly what we want. But that is. We can now clear all the trapdoors and leave. Okay, that was a little bit more bit more involved manipulation, but nothing that I couldn't handle. What you kind of notice is that you only have to have one rock golem moving. You can kill all 5 of these ones without having them leave their tile, and that makes this room much easier because you only have one golem to juggle at a time. Now I can go straight down to the 8th level. I don't want to though, because you know could be challenges and stuff in the 7th level. And maybe even is in the 7th level. I can't remember. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, I do need to actually hit that orb. Oh, hello. The Slayer's like that friend who's, you know, just when you start to worry about him, not sure where he's got off to, he appears, comforting Beathrow, and making sure that he isn't alone in the beneath. Come on out then. an issue. There isn't anywhere else I can put it though, so... Where does that guy go? This guy. Looks like I can only cross this a certain number of times or for a certain number of turns. So maybe that's what I've done wrong. Yeah. Okay, that should do it. And now the Slayer can't get me. Although he will find some way to miraculously appear in this room. I don't know how he does that. That's a very interesting... Don't turn my sword again. Okay. That's a very interesting trick that the Slayer has. DROD would be a lot easier if, even after we got trapped, we could just... Yeah, even after we got trapped, we'd be able to just appear on the next room. I just need to get the Slayer in a position where he's going to hit that orb for me. Hit that orb for me, Slayer. Turn the other way. I mean, I could try facing a different direction, but I'm not sure whether that... I could face this way instead. Whether that will actually help. There we go. Who knows? We do actually need the Slayer to hit this one as well. And it's going to be a bit more of an issue, actually, because... okay. I can do... How did I set that up before? Like that? So he needs to be facing... like that. Come on, Slayer. Come and fight me. When you're standing on that square. And then we're gonna have to lead you on a little bit of a chase, so that we can then... What? How did that happen? What? That door just... Look at that. Did you see that? Look at this. I hit this orb, and that orb strikes as well. That is very strange behaviour. Odd. I'm beginning to question whether this was the correct orientation. No, let's try... I think east is fine. I hope east is fine. Face this way, Slayer. Hit that. And then... Oh. Well, we can head across, have the wisp go like that. And then he'll hit that for us. And then we do need him to hit that orb for us, but this might be an issue. Yeah. So, this is a little bit tricky. I mean, I could do it south, facing southwest. If just so long as I remember to put these golems in the right place. I don't think facing north I can do because like this first golem kind of makes it impossible. So maybe it is southwest that we need to be. Southwest that we need to be facing. How do we get the Slayer to hit this? Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Come on, man. How do we get him to hit that orb last time? Something like this? Yeah. Okay. Come get me. Come get me. I'm going to have to step one further than I did that time. Go like that. If he faces me like that, we can get the wisp to find me. He starts stepping that way, west, and then if he's facing east, then if he's facing east, then he will hit that orb for us like that, and then again he's now following us again. Bit more distance that time. Yeah, these golems are gonna be might be an issue. But shouldn't be too much of an issue because where I've actually killed this golem is a nice place. Just to get these other golems stuck on. So yeah, we're gonna have to drag the Slayer out, unfortunately. The Slayer is this bit of a pain, but it's all right. That being said, we do want the wisp on this eastern wall so that we can avoid the Slayer when he tries to come past us. Kill him, Slayer. Great. Okay, that is not what we want. The Slayer moves first, so this Slayer isn't just going to help us out and kill that rock golem. In fact, it would be very helpful, Slayer, if you came all the way back over there, over here, because I do have some rock golems to kill, and you are not helping. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. Okay. This golem I thought was going to be an issue, but actually not. Because I can get the Slayer to kill it. And then actually I can get the Slayer to kill it again. Like so. Then I'm going to need the Slayer to hit this orb. Like that. And then hit this orb as well. Come on, Slayer. No, not like that. That works. The Slayer is very close to me now, which I don't really like. Especially with these two golems coming around the corner now. Maybe I want to get them a little bit close to me, and then I can drag them out. Fortunately, this part of the room there is plenty of space, so now I've got myself a nice bit of distance between me and the Slayer. Okay, just a couple of golems left now. And the Slayer will help us out there. And it would actually be helpful now if this Slayer would just stop chasing us like that. So that we can then... Ooh, okay. This last guy is going to be an issue. I should have dragged him out earlier. But you can do some trickery like that and get the Slayer to kill the last golem for you, if you're an expert Smite Master such as myself, that is, of course. Okay, cool. That last challenge, did I get it done? I'm not sure if it's going to award yet. I don't know. I hope I did, because that was a bit of a that one was a bit tricky. You had to do a bit of Slayer trickery. And also a bit of golem trickery as well, but no. I'm pleased with how that one went. We got 2 levels done today. I think that's enough for this recording session. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you next time for the 7th level.